everyone. Thank you for tuning in. This is our first episode of Little Fannies Speaks, where we will be coming to you to talk about who we are, where we see ourselves in the future, our history, live stories, and so much more. I am Jessica Stewart. I am the social media liaison for Little Fannies Heavenly Housing, and I have here with me the executive director, Mrs. Jolynn Payton.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
So, Mrs. Payton, are you ready to talk?
Yes, I'm ready to talk.
Okay. So, what we're going to talk about today is how Little Fannies got its name, where the name came from. So can you tell us a little bit about why you chose the name Little Fannies?
Yes, the name Little Fannies came from my grandmother, Fanny, and we called her Mom, but she took care of everybody in the whole family and the community. Anybody that knew her, she came in contact with, no one was a stranger. And after she passed, then everybody started calling me Little Fanny, because I guess I inherited a lot of the tendencies and the things that she was doing. So that's where the name Little Fannies came from.
Okay, so it was like you naturally just adopted her name because she was this force,
yes,
in a community where she would help everybody, yes, and she would bring in everybody. So
yes,
once you started to do like similar things to her, then they started to call you Little Fanny.
Correct.
And where did you come with Heavenly Housing? Why Heavenly Housing?
Well, the reason I came up with Heavenly Housing, because my grandmother's, her home was always a heavenly house to us.
Okay.
We all went there, all the holidays, we all came together, we ate together, we prayed together, cried together, everything we did. And we always felt safe no matter what was going on in our life. And we went to Mom's house, it was just our heavenly home. So that's the reason why I came up with Heavenly House.
That's beautiful. That really truly is beautiful. It's great to have someone like that in the world, and then for her presence to be so strong where it passed down to you, and yes, even with her no longer being here physically, she's still living on through you.
Yes.
So that's very beautiful.
Yes.
I do have another question. So with you just like kind of taking on her role in your family and your community, what made you want to go a step further and make a nonprofit?
Well, I was just naturally for years and years always out feeding the homeless. Anybody that needed volunteers, I would show up for that. And as I was doing this work, then I found out that homeless, I had to be a part of that. And I even had one of my brothers, which he was not homeless, but he was addicted to drugs, and he found himself like living in abandoned buildings, and and I always wanted to help him more so than anything, and let him know that he was loved and he didn't have to live like that.
Right.
So that's the reason why I just really wanted to get into the homeless, because I feel like no one should be homeless.
And I agree. I definitely agree, and that's why I help you, this is actually my grandmother, so it's funny how it trickles down, yes, because she got this from her grandmother and I got it from mine, yes, which is also a beautiful thing. Yes. So I would like to just thank you first and foremost for everything that you have done in the family community, and everything that you will do. And we thank all of you guys for tuning in to hear about. We have so much more to come this year. We plan to be very consistent with you guys. Yes. But yeah, I think that that's a beautiful thing, and especially it's especially heartwarming because you had lived experience with, yes, somebody who was in your immediate family, yes, and somebody you cared about, and it put things into perspective that homeless people are people.
Absolutely.
They have family. They have people who love them. They are. It's some amazing people out there who just fell on hard times.
Absolutely.
And we want to make it our mission to help. especially specializing and paying special attention to youth who are at risk of homelessness or who are homeless, aging out of foster care or between the ages of 18 to 24.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is our mission.
Yes, yes it is.
To help and change the world one life at a time.
One life at a time. Absolutely, Jessica.
So thank you so much,
Thank you.
Mrs. Payton,
Thank
for
you,
joining
Jessica.
me today.
Yes.
And thank you guys for tuning in to Little Fannies Speaks. And we look forward to hearing your input. If you have any questions that you would like to be answered or for us to touch base on, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you so much and have a happy new year.
Happy New Year.